Hey, welcome back to BuQeye BBQ. So I'm not a big fan of fast food these days. I just think most of it sucks. You know, for convenience, sometimes it's a necessary evil, I guess. The exception is In-N-Out Burger. I love me some In-N-Out Burger. Oh, man. But that's another video. The other exception is McDonald's breakfast. I love a McDonald's breakfast sandwich, particularly the Sausage McMuffin with egg. So we're going to get the griddle fired up today and do our own version of the Sausage McMuffin with egg. Going to do 3 of them actually, and then one sausage muffin. I have a boy that doesn't like an egg. I think he hasn't really tried enough to know, but whatever. So we're gonna get out to the griddle and try to do one of these and see how it turns out. So I'm gonna get the camera reset. We'll show you what we're taking outside, and then we're gonna get the griddle fired up and make these breakfast sandwiches. So we'll see you in just a second. Okay, so here's what we have. Got some Thomas's English muffins. Gonna split 4 of those. Got some good quality American cheese. Got some sausage, and I'm using Porter Road breakfast sausage. I've actually never had this breakfast sausage, but I'm a big fan of Porter Road. I usually like their stuff, so that's the sausage we're using today. I've got 3 egg rings with 3 eggs. Got a little avocado spray here. I've got some clarified butter. I'm going to do a quick video on that sometime. That was really easy to do, and it essentially raises the smoke point of butter 100 degrees from around 350 degrees to 450 degrees. So I'm going to use a little of that for the eggs in particular. Also got my favorite griddle spatula, and going to use some AP seasoning from Killer Hogs, salt, pepper, garlic. It'll be easy and good on the eggs, so I'm going to use that. And I've got my coffee with cream. So that's what we're going to take outside. Off camera, I'm going to crack the eggs individually into these ramekins, and I'm going to split the English muffins, and that's what I'm taking out to the Loco Griddle. So I'm going to get the camera set up out there, get the griddle turned on to low, and we'll see you out there with all of this stuff ready to go. Okay, so let's get this started. So I've got this, it was on low, running about 225. I turned the burners up to 275, at least for now. Get a little more heat on it. But one thing I found is you want to start lower than you might think. You can always raise the temperature, but once that thing gets cranking, it's hard to back it down. In fact, I'm going to turn one of these down to low again, and that'll be good. All right, so first thing we're going to do is, the other thing I wanted the clarified butter for is I'm going to toast the English muffins with it. So I'm just going to throw a little of that down there. Just get it spread around, and then grab my English muffins. I've already split these. Whenever you're doing a sandwich and you want to toast bread, I think it's best just to get the bread toasted. You don't want your other stuff that's done to be waiting on toasting bread. So we're going to go ahead and get these down. Eggs will be very last. They won't take long to cook at all. There we go. And we'll go ahead and get our sausage down. And again, I don't mind if this starts off a little slower. I can always turn the heat up. So that's why you're not hearing a lot of sizzling here. I like to start my bacon off this way too. Bring it up to temperature slowly. And I think it keeps it from curling up and burning, etc. All right. So, like any griddle, there are hot and cool spots on this Loco. Sort of the middle all the way across is hotter, around the edges is cooler. At first I was a little disappointed in that, but in researching more, I'm finding that every griddle has hot and cold spots. It's just a matter of finding and compensating for them. It allows you to do different things on the griddle. So, all right, we're going to let this go, and we will bring you back here when we start flipping. Okay, let's start taking a look at least some of these English muffins, see how we're doing. Ooh, yeah, starting to look good. Won't be that much longer. They don't have to be perfect. Just a little crispiness is good. That's looking really good there. With an English muffin and the way they're split, you're not going to get great griddle contact in my experience, so not like toasting a piece of bread. I think these 4 are going to come off soon. My dog and the neighbor's dog are going to interrupt this video. Yeah, so I think we're going to start taking some of these off. I love this cooling rack trick. I mean, it's not that mysterious. I don't know why I didn't think of it. But I think Johnny Burnett first turned me onto this. Check out his channel if you get a chance. Move these over. But it's great. Keep things warm, but off the griddle. It's nice. I'm going to end up putting the sausage there. For now, the English muffins can go up there. Take a quick look at this sausage. Yeah, it's getting there. I'm going to go ahead and flip them. We're not making smash burgers here. I'm not looking for a major crust or anything like that. Sausage smells great. I hope it tastes as good as it smells. But again, I'm pretty pleased with Porter Road generally, so I think it'll be good. So there we go. Let our sausage keep going, finish toasting these English muffins, and then on to the eggs and we'll build our sandwiches. All right, I think we're going to call it for these English muffins. Toasted enough for me. Oh boy. Just occurred to me, this is my first cook under the new BuQeye BBQ Pavilion. Exciting stuff. I'm actually going to do another cook later today that I'll save for a surprise, but I'm really looking forward to it. Probably start it, I don't know, pretty soon after this. I'm going to go ahead and flip these sausages one more time. They're close to done, I'm sure. Pretty impossible to temp these. Just too thin. I'm going to go ahead and get the English muffins off on my cutting board here because the sausage is going to end up going on this rack. And you got to be careful, this rack will be hot. A lot of times I'll move it with a spatula, which is what I'm going to do right now. Just going to keep flipping these. Don't want them to really burn, but need to get them cooked inside, and they're probably pretty close right now. I'm going to give them another couple of minutes. Okay, we're going to give these one last flip, and I think we're pretty well going to call these. Yeah, they are definitely done. No doubt. All right. Get these on our rack here. Just gonna get that cleaned off a little bit. All right, I can turn this side off. And let's check our temperature. I have a temperature gauge on this Loco, if you're not familiar. I don't know how accurate it is. That's not too bad. 330 on the gauge, 315 on my meter, 318 even. So 317 here and 300 here. So not too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our egg rings and get them down. You want to cook eggs around 300 degrees. You don't want to rush eggs and burn them. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to put just a little clarified butter in each one. There we go. And then I am also going to use a little bit of avocado oil just to make sure to get the inside of the rings to avoid that sticking. All right. Drop our eggs in. Some of it'll leak out of these rings, which is okay. I'm just looking to try to get that shape close. They probably make better egg rings out there. These were pretty cheap. Just wanted to test them out. They're fine, but probably not the best. All right. The only thing we're going to season today is our eggs with a little bit of AP, salt, pepper, garlic. All right, we're just going to let our eggs go. I brought this cover out. I'm going to cover these just a little bit, help with steaming those inside. I didn't bring any water with me, but that's okay. All right, those eggs are getting close. Don't know how hot that's going to be. It's got a rubber covering, but okay, I think I can. Oh man, I must have missed some oil there. That's all right. Worked out. Look at that McDonald's shaped egg. All right, so we're going to think about flipping these. A little bit of mess from the grill, but that's okay. Perfect. All right, those are going to finish pretty quick. So what I'm going to do here is get 4 pieces of sausage over here. And get our cheese. There we go. Check these eggs. Getting close. I'm going to try a piece of this sausage right now. That's good. Porter Road sausage. Get some. That's good. There we go. Now we're going to use our lid Just get that cheese nice and melty. Get our muffins ready. This is going to be good. All right, go ahead and get this one off here. Actually, let me do it this way. Put our tops on. Give me a little more room over here. Here we go. All right, so thanks for joining me today at the inaugural cook on the BuQeye BBQ HQ. There's our Sausage McMuffin with egg. Thanks for joining. Like and subscribe if you don't mind. I'd certainly appreciate it. We're slowly but surely getting some more subscribers. Would definitely appreciate your support. Comment, like, all of that jazz. Thanks. See you next time at BuQeye BBQ.